Let's look at my phone to see the pictures that I have. There was something I saw over the weekend, and that I would love to share with us. Okay, so I was looking at I was scrolling through my phone on over the weekend, and I had some kind of like information that could help us make more money. So I understand that AED/USD is good to trade on Monday, okay, and on Wednesday. So let's look at AED/USD particularly this morning. I understand that it is good to trade on Monday. Okay, so and of course that Euro/USD is good to trade on Tuesday and Thursday. So that's technically, I'm talking technical now. Okay, that most likely this pair AED/USD will be technical on Mondays. Okay, if it is so, then let's look at AED/USD first with our breakout strategy. I'm still waiting for this particular chart to load properly. It is not really loaded properly. So when it loads, then we continue. And this is, I think this should be the USD. Still not loaded properly. I don't know why the internet is very slow today. US 100 load correctly, so we can actually look at this one. While we wait for others to load. Now US 100 did some very funny thing Thursday, Friday, dropped drastically, but then it begins to range and then rose up on Friday. Especially on Thursday, it tanked a little bit. So I want to believe that US 100 will continue to push forward, most likely to hit the near high that it was before. Because the price is currently playing around support. Remember, that's on the D1, playing around support, even though it has not really touched it properly. Let's zoom in a little bit. So we can see that the shadows of the candles have not touched the average, obviously, on the D1. So we cannot say categorically that the price has reached support. The price will only reach support if a candle, whether shadow or body, touches this value, 21 or the 50. Now, this is the first support, and this is the second support. The first support is the red one. Second support is the black one. Second support is difficult to break. The first support, yeah, it could hold, and of course, it could break. It's, 50-50 chance. But the second support is about 70-30 chance that it will break. So if you are interested in trading and you are trading these averages, it works for me, really, it works for me. So you could just use some of these ideas to make money, right? So based on that, and the price is currently tanking on D1. Let's look at the H1, currently tanking. So let's wait for this H1 to get to the black. Let's wait for this H1 to get where? To this black region, right? So paint this kind of picture on your chart, on 1 hour chart on US 100. US what? 100. Okay, and then of course, if the price gets there, you can place a buy. Should you sell? The answer is no. Okay, you never can tell whether it will not reach there because this price will hold around this first support because we're waiting for the support to hold. So that is that on that. Let's look at AUD/USD. So for the AUD/USD front, I understand that this one will base technical on Mondays. So I would love to trade it today, but unfortunately, the price is currently still tanking. So what we can do is to use maybe kind of like a Bollinger Band to check whether the price will rise or not. Okay, so let me start with this one. All right, so based on what this one is saying, the price could rise anywhere from now. But of course, it could be when the price gets to this lower band. Okay, it could be. So I think buy limit would be ideal on this one, the way I see it. Technically, buy limit works. Okay, so the price, we expect that when the price will support, the price will rise. That's what we call buy limit. So you could try to use buy limit in this region. That's this lower band region on your chart. So put Bollinger Band on your chart on 1 hour, and of course check with the lower band and see if the price rise or get to that level. Then you can place a buy. I think that's clear enough on AUD/USD. So AUD/USD will base technical on Monday, and you can write that one down on your diary if you have a diary or journal. Okay, beside you, write it down. That I said AUD/USD will be technical formation on Mondays, so you can trade it. Somebody says I should mention specific figure for some of us that are using phone. What do you mean specific figure? You want me to tell you to buy at 100 naira? Of course, that's not possible. If I it is not possible. what you can do is to do what I'm doing now. Yeah, if you are, what you do is you put your chart of 1 hour. I think that's simple enough. Go to AUDUSD on your phone, put your chart on 1 hour. You don't have to do it like right now. You can just listen to me and do it later. Just right now, I expect everybody in this meeting that have taken his time to join this meeting to always have a pen and the paper beside him. Such that, for example, if I say buy limit, you could just sketch, even if you don't have the chart, even if you don't want to switch to chart, you could sketch on your phone, or sorry, on your journal, that I said that the price, you have seen this chart now, it's obvious, it's clean. If it is not clean enough, I can just go close this one and zoom in a little bit. So now that you have checked and you have seen the way the price is, and you know that I put Bollinger Band on my chart. This Bollinger Band is default value. There's nothing there. There's nothing serious around the indicator list. So I could just use Bollinger Band. And of course, you can see that the settings are the same as the one that come originally default with MT4. So you're not, or MT5. So you're not changing any value. All right. So when you put it on your chart, it means that you'll be having the same thing that I'm having on this chart. That's on my chart, on your chart. And now the price is not there yet. So the price is not getting to that level yet. There's no specific value I can give you. What I'm saying is that when you open your chart and you put Bollinger Band, this Bollinger Band has a line, lower line, this lower value line. That place where the price is, you can just do like this, that time. You can just do like this, right click, and then, right click, let me just do this. Right click around here, and you click buy limit like so. I see it? Just click on buy limit, and of course it will enter. So there's nothing special around giving a price. If I give a price, it won't help you. In fact, it will not help you grow. In the future, you'll be depending on my price to be able to survive, which is not good. Okay, you can't depend on analyst figure, okay, to make it in this business. You have to depend on your own figure, because this same analysis can hold to anything. It could be crude oil, it could be wheat, it could be anything. Put buy limit at that level, and of course, you'll be fine. So the same analysis will work for anything. All right. I hope it's clear enough who wants to define your work. Now, let me see more comments. Oladimeji says what period? The fourth period, sir. The fourth period. Okay. Somebody says Euro AUD. We could look at that. Let's look at Euro AUD while we are waiting for this GBP/USD to load. Okay, GBP/USD already loaded. So the same thing that is happening to AUD/USD could also happen to GU. Just that on this GU front, because I don't like trading GU, this one already met the support in recent time. So I would rather stick with buy on this one, just like Euro/USD front. I rather stick to straight buy. So instant execution on this one is good for a buy. What do I just say now? I said instant execution for a buy is good on GU. So if you're interested in trading GU, we could just place a buy right now. Okay, I think the price will rise. From this region where the price is, it could rise up. And of course, if you can make 10, 20, 30 pips, I think it's good enough. One day, close your trade, and of course, you withdraw your profit and you enjoy it. Right. So let me look at the comment again. Finally, before I think we still have more time, then I can enable the channel to talk to people. Euro AUD, and of course, I think somebody mentioned US 2000 that time. So let me close this one and open US 2000. So on the US 2000 front, the same thing that is happening to US 100 is happening to US 2000. We have seen it now. So I'm going to just go ahead and click on this. And now I can just pretend prices around the first support. So let's wait for it to hit the second support. Of course, we come back. So put 2 moving averages on your chart. And if you don't want to put 2, put 1 50-period moving average. Wait for the price to return to this average. And of course, you can strike a buy, right? It is good enough, right? And that's my analysis on US 2000 for the person that asked. Now, let me go to Euro AUD very fast. Somebody mentioned Euro AUD. So I'm going to go to Euro AUD. Euro AUD, this one. So while we wait for that one to load, let me see if somebody raises up their hand. You want to speak to me? Now is the time. I will listen to you. Of course, we'll do justice to what we want to look at. When do I know when to use Bollinger Band? Anytime, sir. Pepsi. We don't know where to use it. We just use it. Okay. See, Pepsi, and to everybody here listening, when somebody asks it, all of you, I don't, unfortunately, all of you cannot see the question he asked me. He's asking me a question. He said, when will he know when to use Bollinger Band on the chart? Okay, so if you open, for example, to Euro USD, let me go to Euro USD, and then I clean the chart. Okay, like so. Now, anytime you have something like this, whereby you have price fell suddenly, like massively like that. Okay, what I mean by massively is price on a very short time, price fell like so. Can you see it? PMC and everybody, this is a very serious, massive fall. So once you see something like this on your chart, then you can check whether it obeys Bollinger Band rule. Now, what does Bollinger Band rule say? Let's read this one very fast and look at it. The Bollinger Band rule says that price will most likely bounce off the upper and lower bands. So if I insert Bollinger Band here now, you can see that the price fell to the lower band in this region. Can you see it? You can see it now in this region. So now the price will most likely go back to the upper band or the middle band. So which means that the price will most likely rise to the middle band or the upper band. All right. And when the price is at the upper band, the price will most likely react violently and go back to the lower band. Can you see it now? So it's either of the two. That's when you know when to use. So when you see a massive fall on price, you can actually use Bollinger Band to check whether it's time for you to buy or sell. The only time you don't trade Bollinger Band is when the price is at the middle band. Okay. You cannot trade Bollinger Band when the price is at the middle band. Okay. For example, if the price is playing around this place, over a period of time, you cannot trade. Example is this place. Can you see it? So when the price was around this region, you cannot trade. You cannot place buy or sell. You have to wait for the price to do something, either to go back to the upper band or to strike back to the lower band. All right. You can see an example here where the price is close to the lower band. Let's actually move back to the middle band or approach the upper band. So PMC, please confirm to me you understand this. In fact, everybody should confirm to me they understand what I just described now. Just send me a direct message. Okay. PMC, I'm expecting you to send first. Do you understand what I just described now? PMC. Good. Good. Very good. Matilda. Wow, that's a new name. Matilda Jack. Very good. Very good. I like it when people understand what I just described. So it means that all of you can actually use Bollinger Band to trade. It's a simple tool on your phone. Okay, it's a very powerful tool on your phone. You can just insert on your phone and use. Somebody is asking, what is the period used? The period is default. You don't need to add anything. You don't need to remove anything. You can actually place trade and make money. You can backtest this thing that I just described for you now. You can go back in history of the chart and check whether it is true or not. Okay, expensive. I appreciate you. Okay, so let's look at somebody just dropped a message that I should look at what now? Let's check. Olumide say I should attempt this question. Olumide, what's your question? What's your question, Olumide? So Matilda is in profit. That's good. Olumide, what do you say is your question? Me, I cannot see your question. Drop the message again. Olumide, what's your question? Oluwatoye is asking what is the period of Bollinger Band. I've been saying it. I said default. When you start Bollinger Band on your chart, don't add anything, don't do anything, don't remove anything. Just click OK. And of course, it gives you default value. Okay, so Olumide, I've not seen your question though. I don't know what question you're asking, so I cannot attend to what I don't know. Maybe you should drop the question again. Okay. Okay. Ikechukwu will be saying you just understand it. We are supposed to say, yes, it's 20. Let me see. What else do people want me to look at? New Zealand USD and USD 100. Okay. Okay. So Ale Bode said you say you understand that Bollinger Band is best for consolidation. Well, you can use it on anything, whether it's consolidation or trend. I actually love using it on trend. Okay. Please DM me. What Which of the MAs, 50 and which, sir? It's actually 21, no? Ikechukwu Obi. It's actually 21. So let's go to, let me check Euro AUD. It has loaded for the person that requested to look at Euro AUD. Okay, so Omonli is trying to speak to me. So let me see if Omonli can speak to me very fast before I talk about that one. So Omonli, what's the question? Enable your channel and talk to me. Omonli.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. I understand the analysis on Bollinger Band. Does it always obey the rules, like touching the upper band and lower band? Is it all the time that he obeys it?
No, but most of the time.
Okay, like 80% of the time.
Most of the time, it obeys it. In fact, what I normally use to filter is, for example, let me go to, I don't know, I think I'm on Euro AUD. So let me go to this Euro AUD and show you something. Since you are still here, you can see that in this instance, it touches the lower band and then it went up. Is that not? It touches the upper
Yes,
band,
sir.
it went down. It touches the lower band, it went up. Touches the middle band, you do nothing. Touches the lower band, but it did not go up. But then eventually it went up. Touch again, 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 it went up. So there's something I normally use to filter. I use bullish engulfing to filter. Okay. So if I see a bullish engulfing bar around the lower band, I buy. So for example, if I take this one to be H4, let's check H4. And unfortunately, this one is not loaded properly. Let me go back to H1. And then I can go back a little bit to check something. So if I go back a little bit in history, I don't know if I can just enable this. Everybody just check. Oh, we're trying to look for bullish engulfing. So we see one here. This is a bullish engulfing bar, is that not? Obviously. So if I zoom in a little bit, you can see that after that bullish engulfing bar, the price actually went up, is that not? If I went up and met the band. So what you do at that instance is that once you see that kind of bullish engulfing bar, you buy. And this one still give you, I think, let's check. I'll give you about 50 pips in profit. So if you see this kind of instances, okay, or instance, you can place a buy. I prefer to use bullish engulfing really. If I see bullish engulfing around it, I buy. Okay, and this one deliver 50 pips. So if you don't want to place too many trades, you can look out for bullish engulfing or hammer. Okay, when you see this kind of hammer on your chart, you can actually buy. This example, this is another example of a buy signal. And let's ignore that and go to back a little bit. Let's go to the back a little bit. Go to the back a little bit. Yeah, good morning. You can see another bullish engulfing bar here. Right here. You can see another one here. Those are instances of back that I prefer. Okay. So you can use those instances to buy. And of course, this one is bull engulfing. Okay, so that's a bullish candle engulfing another bullish candle. So you can see it now. This is a bullish bar engulfing a previous bullish bar around Bollinger Band. So it gives you a buy signal. And opposite is true for a sell. So if you see a bearish engulfing bar around the upper band, you can sell, or an inverted hammer around the upper band, you can sell. Okay, so you can see this, and this is an example of kind of like you know, not call it inverted hammer completely, but of course it's actually delivered itself. And this one is more like a spinning bar, and of course it's also delivered itself. This is a spinning bar. So if you see this kind of instances on your chart, you can actually sell. That's a rejection, a very strong rejection around the upper band. You can sell. So those are instances I use anyway. Okay, but then the majority of time you work. Hope it's clear now.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Any other question?
No, for now.
All right. So let's look at let's talk to Infinix. I don't know your name, but what I have here is Infinix X62, X6525. What's your name, Infinix?
Good morning, sir.
What?
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Mrs. Ayola.
Mrs. Ayola, can you help me change your name to Mrs. Ayola in the future?
Okay, I'll do that after the call.
Very good. So what's up?
Yes, sir. Yeah, you were saying that we joined late. That was why we didn't hear about USDJPY. I joined around 8:07, and what I actually heard was use the analysis on USD CHF for USD JPY. I didn't hear the analysis at all.
What's the analysis on CHF? CHF went up.
That was I said. I just heard you said use the analysis for
CHF. That's what I want to show you.
So I didn't hear the analysis on both.
Okay, so let me just quickly, because you call it, let me describe it. So we're looking at CHF. In fact, before we go to CHF, what led to CHF and JPY was gold. Well, now, the first thing we analyzed was Euro USD. We discovered that Euro USD went down. Okay, and we said specifically that because of this information that you have on the screen, there is most likely, or what do I call it now? There is a likelihood chance that USD will lose value today, and then Euro will rise. Okay, that's most likely chance, because given that this gold is stationary. Okay, if we zoom in gold, you see that gold is up, is that not? Now, anytime USD is strong, gold is priced in dollars. Anytime United States dollar is very strong, like has a strong value, gold will lose value. That's natural. Okay. But unfortunately, based on what we are seeing on this gold, the gold is not losing value against dollar. Even though euro is losing value, you see this strong candle. I think let me just use this arrow from this time on this time frame. You see this candle, this strong one. Okay, yes. It didn't start from here. It actually started from this part. Okay, it started losing value from this part. Is that not? We lost value up to this level. Now we are expected to see the same losing value. The same way it lost value on euro. Sorry, the same way euro lost value. We're expected to see corresponding way that this gold will lose value. So gold is supposed to also lose value up to this level. But unfortunately, gold did not lose that value. So it means that gold, there's an underlying reason why gold does not lose value. So which means that people are not dumping their gold for dollar. So, but let's now check if, because this gold is supposed to be reacting the same way as CHF and Japanese yen. So if Japanese yen lose value and CHF also lose value, it means that there's something, fundamentally, funny with gold, which means you cannot sell gold, but you can buy Japanese yen, okay? And of course, you can buy CHF. So we now said, if truly CHF lost value, and we checked, and of course, we have it here, CHF lost value. So we now said, okay, therefore, CHF will continue to lose value, which means that based on what the D1 tells us, the daily chart, CHF has been gaining value since all this part, okay, up to this level. Therefore, now CHF will now lose value. That's what we have concluded based on this information. So if CHF will lose value, that means CHF can still rise up to, let me see if I can just move this. No, I think let me move this thing. Wow. I wanted to move this one, of course, here. So CHF can still move value, lose value, and rise up to this level, okay, on the screen. Now, to do that, you need to now, I don't know if I can just delete this thing here. Delete. So let's go back to H1 now. We are looking for buy. Well, we are looking to buy, and we can only buy when the price returns to support, okay? So we are being careful so that we can buy and make profit immediately. Now, price is not at support. Why? How do I know that? Only this what do you call that? Stochastic shows us that price at support. How? Because stochastic have double bottom here. I see it. This bottom here. So it means that stochastic is telling us that this price is at support. All right. And we know that because there's a divergence now, the price has lows that are getting higher. So the price wants to go up, obviously. But we cannot buy on this stochastic because the take profit is very small. So we stay off. We now said, okay, let's check with another option. For example, Bollinger Band. We now said we will only buy this one when the price returns to this support. I see now, when it returns to lower band. I think I just described lower band for somebody now. I think, what's his name now? Or Molly. So we buy when the price returns to this level. One, that's option one. Option two, if you don't like Bollinger Band, you can also use this breakout strategy. We only buy when the price returns to this black line, the 50-period moving average. So we now said, finally that this same analysis will work for Japanese yen because two of them have the same structure. Hope you can see it now.
Yes.
Good. Appreciate you. I hope it's clear for everybody. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So who else is raising hand? And what is the message dropped on the screen? Let's look at the messages very fast. Good morning, sir. Please, oil. We have looked at oil already. What time frame to use Bollinger Band? I prefer using it on 1 hour, 4 hours, or daily. That one would attend to ODGA. Ercolanos. Wow. This is your name. Is I actually like pronouncing your name, but this is your name. Number one today. Ercolanos with DJ. I think I prefer to call you DJ. Now it's easy for me to pronounce. Okay, so Olumide say he asked me to analyze USJPY and US100. I think I just analyzed USJPY now. And I already discussed US100. Same thing, we are waiting for the price to return to support. Okay, please, the MA, which is the MAs 50 and 21. Okay, Triple OB. And I think that will be all for messages. Then I can check who raised hand now. Who raised hand? Who raised hand? Let's check. We have attended to. So if you raise hand before, like Omoli, you can drop your hand. You are good. Let's look at Esther Omorigi. Madam Esther, how are you, man? Go ahead and talk to us.
Good morning, sir.
Madam Esther, how are you today? Madam Esther, I'm listening. Though. What's up? Okay, I think Madam Esther lost contact there. Let's listen to what Wisdom has to say. Wisdom, what's up?
Sir.
Wisdom, are you there? Okay, Wisdom is not there. Let's look at another person. Adebayo. Adebayo. What's up, Adebayo? Madam Esther is raising hand again. Okay, Madam Esther, what's up? I'm listening though. People are not talking to me. People, please talk to me now.
Can you help us analyze D40, sir?
What's in D40 that is special? Is the same thing as US100?
It's dropping drastically.
And then if it is dropping, you can sell. I've not checked today. Let me check. If it is dropping,
okay,
you can, let me check.
Okay,
okay check.
Sir.
Where is it now?
Sir.
I've not seen it too. Madam Esther said it is dropping drastically. Well, if it is dropping, you can sell, especially when it breaks support. Okay, so I think that does it for D40. All right, so let's look at another person. Let's look at another person that raised hand. And Adedoto Oladimeji. What's up, Adedoto? Adedoto, are you there? Adedoto is not there. Okay, so Aderele Philip, what's up? Aderele Philip. Can you unmute yourself? Aderele Philip is gone. Aderele Philip, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, I'm okay, bro.
So what's up?
I'm okay. It's okay. It's okay. I quite understand what you are saying.
Thank you, Adelele. There's one name here that I want to bring up. Okay. That raised his hand. Okay. Emmanuel. Emmanuel, what's up? Emmanuel James. Okay, Emmanuel is not there. What about you, Kelly? Is it Kelly or Kelly? Kelly?
Good morning, sir.
Is it Kelly or Kelly?
Kele.
Like Kelechi?
Yes, like Kelechi, yes.
Okay, how are you?
I'm fine. Good morning, sir.
Which part of Nigeria are you now?
Right now, I'm in Port Harcourt.
Okay, what's up with Port Harcourt? Hope the election did not injure you, not injure any of you.
We're good. He didn't even enjoy anyone. We're good.
Okay, so
Yeah.
What do you want me to
thing.
Yes. You make your money quietly and stay away from all those things.
Of course, now. Nobody get that.
So what's up?
Okay, sir, please. Sorry, sir. I actually joined this. I wanted to ask you to please, try, if you can look at USD CAD and Euro USD again. I don't know if you look at.
Don't look at Euro USD again. I can look at Euro USD again, but I can look at USD CAD. I've been talking about Euro USD since yesterday, sir. So, but USD card, yes.
You are talking to yourself now.
So USD card is, let's check. It's been good, very good trend, very, very fine, fantastic trend. So this trend will continue until there's a break in structure. I love this kind of trend. But let me just use this. So you can see that this trend is fantastic. Is that not? Very constant, but very steep. So this trend, you can draw this. I'm on 1 hour. You can draw this on your chart. Okay, so this trend, the way I see it, will continue to push like this until there's a break in structure. And one of such break in structure is when you have a bearish engulfing bar around it, then there will be a change in structure. Or you could just zoom in like this and check when it will reach the previous resistance. Now, the highest resistance that you can see on this 1 hour now is the one around here. That's the highest one. So even if this USD card is going up as it's going up now, you can continue to, if you have a buy, continue to enjoy it. But if you have a buy and it gets to this level up, please close your trade and stay off. But if you already have a sell running, well, you might be, if your lot is not big, you may stay. Yeah? But if your lot is big, you can cut your trade because it will most likely rise to this level. Or worst case, this level. Right? Most likely rise to this level before it will turn back. Right? So let's wait for the price to get to this level. Of course, if you have a buy, you can close it. If you don't have a buy, you stay off. But when can you buy? Since the trend is up, when can you buy now? Let's go ahead and check with stochastic and find out. So the stochastic has not returned to the lower part. For you to buy on this stochastic, you need for the price to you need for the this strange form line on the stochastic to return to the lower part of this frame. That's when you can buy. If it is up like that, you cannot buy. But the trend is up though. For those people that are already buying, they can stay in and remain in there. For those people that are selling, I'm afraid for them. For those people that are off, that they are not trading at all, good for you. It means that you are good. You cannot wait for your opportunity when the price returns to this level. And if you don't use this indicator, then you can go ahead and check with this one. It's another good one. And with this one now, because the price has been respecting this, what do you call it now? This small moving average, this one is the 21 period. The price has been respecting it, so you can see. That means the price has been bouncing off on these levels. Can you see now? But the price has yet to return to the big game. This is the big game, the black one. So you need for the price to return to this black one for you to know that the price is ready to, gather a bigger momentum. So right now, the momentum is carrying is very small. Just like when you say, I don't know how to say it, but the momentum is actually moving with is very small. That's why it is moving in a very tight range. Okay. That's why it is moving in a very, very tight range. I don't know if I can use with distance, something like this. You can see that the price is moving in a very tight range. Let's move it up a little bit. Okay. Let's move it to this level and add this one to this level. Right. I don't know how to use this one. Let me just delete this one. Do another one. Distance. Okay. Something like this.
We cannot hear you, sir.
You cannot hear me. For me, I can hear you. Okay. So you can see that the price is moving in a very tight range on this channel. But the price will break out. Okay. And where it will most likely break out to is downside, not the upside. It will break to the downside, not to the upside. So you wait for that opportunity, and of course you can sell or buy. But personally, I will not buy. I will rather wait for the price to hit a resistance, then I will place a sell. And that resistance is not far. It's really not far at all. Okay, it's very close. So this is an area of resistance that you should wait for. Of course, you can place a sell. Now that sell may not last long because this price will continue to push forward. Okay, so but then it will most likely go back to a recent support. Then it can go up finally, but the price can still go up really. So if you hit this place, you can go back down a little bit. Then it will continue that movement to the upside because this trend is going to go up right now. So it's going to continue to the normal direction. That's the basis, right? So I want to thank everybody. I think I've enabled as many people as possible to talk to me, and I can look at the message finally. What happened to Jim Picard? I don't know what happened to Jim Picard. We don't have time to check on that one now. Emmanuel James, but I want to thank you for being part of this particular session. So this session continues tomorrow with another person. And of course, I will meet you before the end of the week, or at the end of probably Friday. I'll be back again, and of course, do justice to this. Until then, stay on with Green Pips always. Bye-bye.